Hi my YouTube family, this is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. I thank you so much for being here today. Today we're going to have a wonderful time together. For me, this one is made of this spice container. You can use anything, any other cereal box or whatever you have in your home. All you have to do is make sure you take out all these top portions, whatever for cover for this top portion. You take out that, and then what I did, see, here's a button it holds. See, after I took it out, I made sure I have a lining inside. So the inside has a lining. As you see, there's a lining inside. And this top is covered, and this is very tight. And then outside I wrapped it up. So this one, the outside, I wrapped it up very good. And then whatever stitches I had in the side, either you could put a trim. I put this glitter dimensional fabric paint. I just put paint in it, and then you decorate any way you please. I decorated with this crystal color rhinestone. You can put sequins or any other decoration. Do both the sides because this will be hanging in your neck, so both the sides should be decorated. And then you put a button, sew a button. These things are very soft, so you can sew anything through it. So I sew a button right here, and then over here I made the flap, and with the flap you just pick it up with your nails. This one I made so tight so that whatever you have content inside does not fall off. So you take this, gently pick it up, and then slip it through like this. It's a little bit hard to slip it through, at the same way it's a little bit hard to take it out, so your phone will not fall off. But what will happen is your phone will be hanging in your body, so you will not have it in your pocket, in your jeans or in your clothing, because as I told you, it's really not a good idea to have it in your body. And this one, beside the cell phone, you can keep fabric to make sure this one wraps around. So you measure it just little bit bigger than your box, but make sure on the width wise it's just half an inch bigger. On the length wise you give about 4 inch long, because we're going to fold that. Then you get another fabric which is quite a bit long. I didn't measure it actually, but you see, well, you can do from any scratch fabric you have in your home. You don't need to specifically go out or buy it, and you can do from any boxes you have laying around. So now you go to the center of it, fold it and go to the center of it. So after you're at the center, hold the center here and go inside this box like this. Now you separate here. Now go with your hand and push it through really. But at the same time, make sure that it's coming both the side equally. Okay, so this is our lining. Now after you do this, then you're going to hold your hand like this and go with your needle and thread over here and give a little bit stitch in and out if you could. If you cannot, then before you push the fabric in, put little bit glue inside, and then after you push the fabric in, take your hand inside and stick the fabric with the glue and let it dry for a couple of hours. When the fabric is dried with the glue inside, now you fix it like this. So after we do this, see, all side came out equally and this has gone inside nicely. Now we're going to take our needle and thread and we're going to stitch this side, all the side around. Suppose you have your needle and thread like this. I'm just sewing you, I'm not doing the whole thing, I'm just sewing like this. So you will be stitching like this on the entire length. This is doing so just to secure the fabric inside. Now for this portion also, if you prefer hot glue, you can put some hot glue inside, then you push the fabric in, so the fabric will be glued and give an hour for this fabric to, or you can just do like me, what I'm doing, just stitch all around like this. So that's your step 1 for going around. So I have stitched this fabric to the box, all the sides, where you stitch all around and in the sides. Now we were going to take the second fabric, and the second fabric, what we're going to do is make sort of like a jacket like this. We're going to stitch it and then put it in. So for the second fabric, you will go to the wrong side of the fabric and get these two wrong sides together, and you will stitch the bottom and this top, this over here, the side, and this top you will leave it open. So for the second fabric, I got my needle and thread, and you will just go give a basic stitch. And if you have a machine and you want to do a machine stitch at this time, you can do machine stitch like this at the bottom once or twice to make it secure, and then in the side, and the top you leave it open. So I have one time at the bottom. Now I went in the side. Now you will be stitching this such a way that it's tight on the box, it will be tight. It's like a tight fitting t-shirt, like that. Like this. Okay, now it's turn inside out. And just put your fingers and get the corners like this. Alright, now you will push this one through. So it's like a jacket for it. And you have a double layer. So it will be like a little bit soft. Now, make sure it fits just right, not too loose, not too tight, just right. Now when you fold the fabric inside, right now I just wanted to show you quick, but when you fold it inside, you fold it such a way that it won't be so much gathered in one place, bunched up or wrinkly. See, over here you don't see the fabric too much gathered or wrinkly, but at the same time this is soft because it has two layers of fabric. So make it such a way like that. And then when you push this thing in, make sure you don't bend the box too much. Keep the box nice and firm. So you put your hand inside the box and then push it in all the way to the bottom. And then we'll be going to use the top portion. So we'll push it in all the way to the bottom. So you see it's fit in like a shirt like this. Now over here at this point you will go with the top inside fold, and the inside one you will make it like this. So it's a triangle over here with the same fabric. Okay, now this triangle is the one gonna come as a flap to cover it. So see, the flap is such a way that it covers really nice, and your material from inside will not fall off. Now to this, over here you can hot glue it, or I will stitch it. And then we have few little decorations to do. So I will go ahead and stitch it over here. Just for the finish the video, I want to just tuck it right here a little bit, but you will be stitching the entire length. Okay, now you see for this one what we have done is in this flap, see these sides, you will put a trim. So I use this trim to put it in the sides like this. Fold it and put it in the side trim like this, and then here fold it and put it in the trim like this. Then you cut it off, and over here I put the trim like this to give it a nice hold. So you go around like this and like this, and over here you cut it, and then you stitch it to this, and it will be one stitch here, one stitch here. You can put a one stitch here, one stitch here as well. And make sure this is a tight stitch when you do like this. Same thing you will be doing at the bottom. At the bottom also you will take one piece of this and stitch it tight, just to give a design. Now for the strap, either you can go from the bottom like this and then create this, stitch it like this and then create the strap, or you can just stitch it here and stitch it here, then create the strap as long as you want with the trim. And then after all this stitching done, then you take your glitter dimensional fabric pen and you put drop into the dots, and you glue either sequins or the rhinestone. And after you do one side, let it dry, laying flat, and then you do other side. So you'll be doing like this, and put the paint and then push the stone like this. So you put as many as you like, this side and the other side. Now after both the sides done, all the decoration finished, then you take this and put it in the side like this on the stitches and the bottom and the stitches, and dry it like this, laying flat. So after everything finished, then you take the flap and put a button here, stitch the button, and over here with the flap you cut a little bit like this and you stitch here. Once you stitch it and you have this, so you put it inside like this and you have yourself a beautiful button. So this I have created this one. This is you could call it a purse or a cell phone carrier. Usually, see, carrying cell phone in our body has so many bad side effects. So it's better not to carry it in our body. You know, if you can carry it in a purse or something. And this one practically costs you nothing. You can make it with whatever you have in your home.
Hi, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share this video. Thank you. May God bless you all.